What's up, YouTube? I decided to take the day off and do some self-care, but I'm also working on this grill. Just wanted to give you a little update. I've got this trim piece, which is chrome, as you know, it comes from the factory. I've got that 100% gloss black, as you can tell. It's there's the chrome piece. It's supposed to be chrome. That's the same color as the car, which is all black. So got the same idea I had here is what I'm doing here. Materials. So this is our base coat. This is all peel coat, okay? I'm doing this to try to be as cheap as possible, and then also because I mean I love peel coats. I love rubber dip. I do like it. The thing is you know what I mean, it looks like just a black plastic piece, right? So all of these brands that have these rubber coats, whether it's Plastidip, Rust-Oleum, I honestly don't even know of any others. I know that there are though, but when it comes to these, they all have their own, you know, glossifier. They all have their own clear coat that goes over it. And sorry for the messy shed here. This is my kind of DIY area. But this is this gloss clear top coat, specifically made for these matte black, or sorry, for the rubber coating. Of course, for Rust-Oleum. Here's the thing: none of those clear coats work. None of them are good. None of them provide the proper type of gloss, and especially if you're using a type of glossifier on like a matte black, it will come out looking gray. It'll come out looking like a computer that was made in the fucking 80s. You know, when they first started making like dark computers instead of the yellow ones. So, fuck all that. I'm not doing it. So, base coats. I did some testing. Ooh, this will actually be good for this video. I've been testing because big thing is that it will say not recommended for use on plastic. You see right there in the center of the screen. And they are not lying. This will not adhere to plastic. I learned that lesson the hard way. It will just come right off like shitty dry erase marker. It's really interesting, actually. So what I wanted to do is, I'm still trying to go as cheap as possible. I'm not vinyl wrapping a damn thing on this car. I did that here for the headlight, the amber blackout, and look, I need to fix that. Sorry, I need to fix that because I suck at vinyl. I'm not paying somebody to do it, so I'm just gonna fix that with this shit. But that's another video. Back to the lecture at hand. So base coats, what I figured out is if I have the base coat, which is the rubber dip, that's what you see here, and this is just that rubber dip, the peel coat, okay? The peel is pretty fucking hefty, to be honest with you. Of course, now it snaps. Who cares though? Now, here's what's on top of this regular matte black. So matte black is this base coat that you see here. That will actually allow this vinyl wrap, gloss black, which is again not recommended for use on plastics. It will allow that vinyl to actually adhere to the plastic. So what it ends up doing, you can still peel it off. Matter of fact, it'll come off in 2 separate layers. A lot of times your rubber dip may not even have to come off, although of course I do recommend removing all of the dip. Anything removable, go ahead and remove it if you're going to do a new coat, okay? And that's kind of what we're looking at right now. You can see how shiny that gloss black is. And we're looking just on the left side here. This is the gloss black that I'm going to be doing. 100% removable. So far, less than 20 bucks. And some TLC. It's kind of where we're at right now. I'm going to finish taping this up, and we'll see where we're at. Alright, so it's all taped up. Here's the thing, guys. And, you know, this stuff does not adhere to plastic, okay? So this is vinyl. So it's going to come off that plastic really easily. I'm not super worried about it. You can tell it's pretty windy right now, so I'm going to be doing like coats in between gusts, essentially. But that's fine. That's what I'm used to. Usually the wind comes out the north, though, which is that way. So usually I don't get too much wind back here. But either way, yes. So what I'm going to do is, you can see some imperfections from when I initially put this on. I don't know if you can see it in this video very well, but there are some imperfections. Also, some mist dip. If you can see that little shine right there, that's chrome shining through. A little bit over here as well. So just gonna spray some more rubber coating on there right now, kind of shore up the dip, and then we'll be putting that gloss on there. Fresh couple of coats of the dip on there. You can see that imperfection's almost gone there. Still need to work on that a lot. Fuck. But it is coming together. It is coming together. A bug landed here and I got it out, but clear imperfection there. Got some shit to work on, some stuff to work on there. Probably over here too. No, that doesn't look too bad actually. I'm gonna show you a coat here, and you know, I'm just kind of fixing a couple of things on the dip. That way when the gloss goes on, when this goes on, it'll be nice and smooth. It's really cool. Like, it actually feels like it's paint. It actually feels like it's paint. Obviously paint with clear coat on it is much smoother, but I'm really digging it, and I think when this is done, it's all gonna really pop. Sorry for fucking with the camera there. So what happens when you get cocky? You get a run. Son of a bitch. It's alright. I think I can fix that. Just gonna take more coats. Cool. Really starting to look better now. I'm only one coat in. That bug's gone. Find it. Try to find it. You can. Good stuff, good stuff. It's coming together. See how smooth that is. Again, this is just base coat. A little bit of a run right there. This whole spot's just fucked. I wonder if that was dirty from the beginning. And everywhere else was perfect except for that spot. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Fuck that run, man. But there was a run down here too. You can kind of see it. It's all good. It's all good. We're gonna come out on top. We're gonna come out gloss black. Alright, that run ended up not being too bad. kind of running out of daylight though, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the rubber coating here. I'm gonna get started on the vinyl wrap. I might be bringing out that bright ass light right there, so we'll see. That's gonna run. Oh, the wind saved me. Looks like it might strike, but it won't. Sometimes you put enough coats of this matte black, it looks good itself. I love how easy it is to work with this. I'm sorry, Donna. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. It's a good girl. And dog tags. Good girl. It's easy to fix too. As you can see, there was a run there. Just a couple layers later, done. A bug landed and got stuck. I got the bug out, but it messed the dip up. Fixed it somewhere along here. All right, now we're gonna get to vinyl spraying this grill. See how smooth that is, nice and dry. Good to go. Not quite cured yet. It's kind of what I want. It's kind of what we need for this vinyl spray to really stick to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick layer. So just a refresher. Base coats, literally like 8 to 10. We're gonna do about probably 5 to 6 coats of this. We'll see how it goes. Extremely light first coats. This stuff is very thin. See how thin that is. So very light coats. The can says like go for 50% coverage right off the, on the first coat. I wouldn't even do that. Like, just get a coat started. That's it. And then go from there. Check back in here in a minute. All right, got the first coat down of this vinyl wrap spray. See how splotchy it is. You can kind of see it coming in. It's only one coat. Well, it doesn't look that good. I know, not right now. But it's a beautiful thing about paint and super light coats is you just fill it in as you go and build up. So, do another coat here. I already had some runs, like a pretty bad run that I have to fix. So this stuff is this stuff just doesn't mess around. Like, you really have to spray it. And especially because it's not even supposed to be going on this, you know. It does end up being very durable, don't get me wrong. However, when you're spraying it on, it's a bit of a fickle you-know-what, you know? Fickle trick, as they say. I feel like fucking like an artist, just you have to do it that way, otherwise that shit will not be your friend. So that's what it looks like right now. Fresh coat. Of course it's wet, so that's why it's so glossy right now. It'll dry out, you'll start seeing, you know, the spots you need to fill in. Alright, got the super bright light going, got it facing down, we're looking good so far. Still looks blotchy. It is pretty chilly out, so we're gonna take it easy. I'm trying to keep the cans warm too. Alright, a couple minutes into the third coat. I'm really not a huge fan of really what it's doing up here. It's kind of starting to orange peel, which it didn't do in my testing. So, and also even on these down here, like, these are so smooth. It feels like paint, like car paint. So I'm hoping this smooths out with a few more coats. It looks good down here. It looks pretty decent. Even on the sides, you know, it's coming together. Not a huge fan of what it's doing on the top here. It looks pretty rough. But again, this is not going to be a show car. This is going to be a, damn, that looks pretty cool car driving on the road. The squirrels been chasing each other around that tree for hours now. It's not annoying. I think it's awesome. It's fun to watch. Not too bad. Still not a huge fan of this, whatever's going on over there. I'm just gonna wait for this to fully dry, see what it looks like, and then go from there. That's a little more like it, but still. See how that dries? It's still gonna orange peel. You can tell. You can tell it's gonna orange peel. It's okay. It's okay. You know why? Because back here it looks pretty fucking good. Starting to dry out, starting to look decent. I really am starting. I like the shine down here. Like, I really like the shine down here. Yeah, it looks good. And then even on the edge right here, that looks good too. Just mainly concerned about the top, but we'll see. If I zoom in, it's like, huh! But the way this stuff dries is it dries like paint. It's got a very smooth finish to it. You can leave fingerprints on it and wipe them off with like a microfiber towel. So I like the products that I'm using. I hope I didn't screw up, because it is definitely fall. Look at those leaves right there. Beautiful red. So yeah, like right now my emblem is actually flat black. It's just matte black instead of the chrome, which I actually kind of like. I might keep it that way. That's why I don't have it mocked up right now, because, or taped up, just because I would kind of want to see what it looks like with the chrome trim down here being gloss black, the grill being gloss black, and then having the emblem being just the flat black with, you know, the grill still its regular clear coated grill, kind of that char burn, I don't know what you call it, but it's like a grayish brown or brownish gray, whatever. So we'll see how that looks. Back to business. You think it's funny?
You're challenging me from over there, but I'm doing something.
Guys, remember, this is actual gloss black vinyl. This is not a glossifier. Just a heads up. I just thought about that. Peelable vinyl coating, gloss black. So the coolest thing is that just like we see on this here. I mean, we ideally we want them both to peel, right? But I do think it's kind of cool that the vinyl will actually separately peel from the plastic, or from the rubber coating. Look at that. It comes right off. Completely. And this is rubber coating, look. So, and this rubber coating is super thin, but even that's coming off in one piece, right? Which is how it should, right? That's not bad. So this stuff peels right off of the rubber coating. It's amazing. And then again, that's what we're looking at. That's what I was going for. Which isn't too bad. A little orange peel, but it's still smooth. And again, you can put a fingerprint on it. And very glossy. Which is what we're going for. Anything but chrome. Alright, so I opened a beer, so I've let it dry a little more than I should have. However, see, that's where I kind of screwed up here. So I'm going to kind of fix that, fill that stuff in. I'm still not a huge fan of the orange peel, but it's nice and dry. See my fingerprints all over that shit? God damn it. But it's coming together. I think it looks really good. It's starting to look like almost a clear coat shine. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. So far, my least favorite part is the top. These corners and everything, they seem to be doing great. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's the angle, I'm just not hitting it right. I don't know, man. We'll see. I think we're approaching our last coat here. I think it looks good. Nice and shiny. Anybody can pick it apart and say, yeah, but up close, you know, you got that. But really, man, I ain't going for that, dude. I'm going for less than $20. Give me that gloss black and make it not look like it's gray, like a lot of glossifiers are. I think it looks good. I always get nervous right at the end though on this vinyl coating because you gotta peel it when it's wet. I mean, I think I taped it right, so I don't really think I'll have an issue with that, but you really should. I mean, you really should peel anything when it's, you know, if you're painting anything, you should peel it when it's wet. But that's the thing about Plastidip and why a lot of people think it's so much more convenient is because you really can just wait till it dries and then peel it, as long as there's a clean edge, you know. Same thing with the vinyl coating, but alright, let's see about this last coat here. Out on its way. Alright, let's see if we go ahead. Alright, folks. I believe that's that. As it dries a little more, it'll get a little shinier. It does feel nice that looks more gloss black. Now, what's up, dog? What's up, Bella? Yeah? You chillin'? You chillin', girl? That's a good dog. You're such a Such a good dog. I love this dog. It's my murder mutt. This dog hunts cicadas in the summertime. She tries to get them squirrels, don't you, baby? Try to get them squirrels. One day, dog. One day you gonna get that squirrel. All right. I know you don't like cameras. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. Here's what it's like without the flash on the camera. I like it. Looks good. Dark in here. Oh, let's try it with the lights on, huh? Oh, it looks kind of gray, you know? We'll see. These those fog lights I was telling you about. Yeah, guys. I'd say that looks pretty mean. And then here's what I was referring to earlier. The chrome bits below the fog lights. Gloss black now, just like the grill. Here's my emblem right here, flat black. Good thing nobody looks underneath. And then there's the actual grill itself. Original color. Original clear coat, all that. I gotta say, guys, I'm a fan. I am a fan. Thanks for watching.